Right here I have Elf, probably one of the best Christmas movies there is. It's got Will Ferrell. It's about this human that's raised by Santa and these elves in a workshop, and so he grows up being an elf, but he's in a human's body and stuff, and so he's different, and then he moves and goes to New York to try to find his real dad and all this, and his brother and stuff. Outsiders is like a gang movie. It's from the 80s. It's some of it's cheesy, but it's still a really good classic movie.
It has a lot of great, like when they first started, a lot of great actors that are really good.
Oh yeah, it's got Tom Cruise, Matt Dillon, Ralph Macchio, Patrick Swayze. It's got Rob Lowe. I mean, tons. Emilio Estevez. Bunch of good actors in that. And it's a gang movie. This bad gang and a good gang and stuff. The Little Rascals, used to watch that all the time.
It's a good family movie too.
Yeah, it is. This is fun favorites. It's 4 movie collection. Haven't seen Casper, but I've seen the others. And they're just good, clean movies. Little Rascals, there's like a woman's hating club, but like one of them is like rebel and doesn't like the woman hating club, and he loves women, and so.
And also on Leave It to Beaver, there's kind of one dirty scene.
Yeah.
Remember when they make out in the
yeah, they make out in like this room. It's Leave It to Beaver is really funny, and he like fakes being sweaty playing football. He just runs his head underneath like a water fountain. That's a good movie. She's All That. This movie's from like 1999, so it's pretty old, but it's a good movie. It's this guy, he gets dumped by his girlfriend, and so he goes down in ratings because he used to have the best girl and be like the guy at the school and stuff, but like now his friends bet that he can go out with like the ugliest girl and stuff, and he can get back in the swing of things and stuff, and so he does, but then he starts to love her, and she finds out that it was like a scam, but then like forgives him and they have a love life. Okay, Napoleon Dynamite, this is like the stupidest but most funny movie.
It's so cheesy too.
It is.
It's like in the middle of Texas or something.
Yeah. And like there's this one scene where he like busts his balls because he's like trying this bike trick. And it's just like vote for Pedro and like
oh yeah, and the Tina, eat your feet.
Yeah, and like the part where it's like, hey Napoleon, give me some tots. No, I didn't get to eat anything today. I'm freaking hungry. Like, it's the stupidest but funniest movie. Okay, this is 3-in-1 80s movies. There's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. This kid tries to skip school. It's got Matthew Broderick. And like, let's see, there's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And then Pretty in Pink. This movie where this guy is really good friends with the girl and they like each other, sort of. Like, but she likes him as like a friend, but he really, really likes her and stuff. But she likes this guy, and like it's just this whole story thing. And this one guy wants her for himself and stuff, and doesn't want the friend to go out with her and stuff. Okay, and then Some Kind of Wonderful, this really good 80s movie, and it's like with a band and some other stuff. Like it's really cool. I'll put these back in here. And then this is a 90s show, early 90s, Beverly Hills 90210. It's really, really good. I haven't seen a whole lot of it. I've seen the first 3 episodes, but like it's interesting. It's like this school, and just it's kind of like that '70s show or something. The Proposal. This movie's really funny. Sandra Bullock and Ryan Reynolds. There's this nude scene in it, but like, I mean, it's really funny and interesting. Okay, so they pretend to propose and stuff, but then they actually fall in love throughout. I'll do a couple more. Alright. This is The Simpsons, 20 years, the complete 20th season. It's got a bunch of good episodes. Lost Verizon, Double Double, In Trouble, the Lisa crossword one, and a bunch of others. It's a good show. It's been around since the 80s. It's got like 24, 25 seasons. It's probably the longest running show besides 60 Minutes. Okay.
And Days of Our Lives. That's a long one.
Oh yeah, I've never seen it, but like some people like it. Can't Buy Me Love is a really good 80s movie. It's about like Patrick, what's his name? Patrick Dempsey. He likes this one girl. And then, so he's kind of like a nerd and all this, and then he wants to get more popular in the school, so he like buys this girl, and the girl that he likes, a like new dress or whatever when she spills something on it at a party she throws, and it was her mom's dress, and so like now he buys her the new one when he was gonna buy like a telescope with the money or something. And so now, like, they're pretending to like each other, like a pretend fake relationship around the friends and stuff. But then they actually like each other in the end and stuff. But then it all goes to his head, and he thinks he can, like, nail any girl and stuff. And just be the best in the school and all this. And it goes to his head. But then he realizes that it does, and that all his old friends are betraying him, and the new ones, and so he turns his life around and sticks up for his old friends, and that gets like the whole school to like him. Perks of Being a Wallflower. It's pretty good. It's got Emma Watson in it. She's pretty hot. Okay, it's this really confusing movie. It's like, I don't even know, like, there's rock music, parties, getting wasted, like, all this teen stuff.